Okay, welcome to the Wednesbury Driving Test Center. So this is where it's like, as soon as you walk in, into the waiting area. The waiting area here is full of your chairs and your respective tables. So this is where you need to come in. Don't forget your driving licenses. Do not arrive more than 10 minutes before your test. At certain test centers, I think they're even asking don't come more than 5 minutes before your test. You've got to park up somewhere safe. And remember, Wednesbury Driving Test Center does not have bays, parking bays, so you will be starting and finishing your test on the road, on the public road. So we'll have a look at that in a bit, but again, there's toilet facilities here. There is an opportunity for people to knock up and speak to the examiners if need be. Wednesbury Driving Test Center. So Wednesbury Driving Test Center, you've come in, you're with the examiner, and you will lead the examiner to the car. You're coming out of these doors. Here's the entrance. The Driving Test Center is located at the junction of Knowles Street and Warsaw Street. So here's your Driving Test Center. You're in a very busy area, and if you have a look around, you've got the SO, the Laundis, so that's near here. If you follow it around to your right hand side, you're on the Warsaw Street, and you're going all the way towards the IKEA, B&Q, and all those kind of places. For the driving test purpose, anywhere on the left hand side or the right hand side facing that direction of Knowles Street is what the management team want, and that's how they want you to do this. When you come back from your test, you can be facing either side, just depends which way and which angle they can get you in. You can also be, and it's happened before in the past, you can be in the adjacent street next door. Again, when you're waiting for your candidates, have a scout around, but hopefully they'll be all on this street when they're back. The examiners, the management team have said, please do not come more than 10 minutes before your test. Avoid test times because there's not enough parking spaces here for the candidates to go test. And you'll see people come in and out of here all the time. You've got a double yellow line, which is just here at the junction. Then it proceeds, and then we've got houses and bays and what have you, and we can't park the cars there, we can't block people's houses and what have you. Both left side and right side are acceptable for you to begin your driving test. And again, as I said, face in that direction. The examiners want us to face in that direction towards the junction, towards the end there. It doesn't mean you can't do it the other way, but it's just a preferred way. This is what they've said. There was a communication coming out a couple of weeks ago. Despite that 10-minute allocation, they've actually requested 5 minutes. Please don't turn up to your test more than 5 minutes before it's time. Yeah, and this is it. You take your time. It's a very difficult area. There are serious demands of the driver to be up to date with what needs to be done. But depending on the time of your test, the volume of traffic will vary 100%. So the driving test center again is at the junction of Knowles Street. Want to make sure that you understand the volume of traffic here is significant. Again, all candidates will be parked their vehicles on the road, and you'll be able to see, if you look and scan across, you'll see there's cars all the way right to the end of the road. Both left and right hand side is perfectly acceptable. And again, watching out for this junction behind me, the Knowles Street junction, the Warsaw Street junction, significantly busy.